Last year, Greg Laemmle, president of the Laemmle Theaters, had an idea to bring fine art to the moviegoers and launched Art in the Art House.
Well, we have Lynn Chang here, one of the curators, joining us, and she's going to tell us all about the current exhibit. First of all, Lynn, and I should make sure that I introduce Greg Moore, who is one of the artists, and he has pieces in the exhibit. But I want to go to you first, Lynn. A movie theater that has an art show in the movie theater. This is odd to me. Why a movie theater?
Well, you know, the Laemmle shows fine art, fine movies, rather, fine cinema. So it's kind of basically the movies that have the subtitles on them, so there may be French films and German films. And so the Greg Laemmle felt that there was an affinity for people who watched fine art cinema for fine art. And so it's bringing those two people together.
So it's a unique theater, it really is. And the Laemmles actually grew up across the street from me. We're all little children. So
really wonderful.
Yeah, a little piece of Pasadena history there. But
now this is a juried exhibit. Talk about what that means, a juried exhibit.
Well, this is a very unusual show for Laemmle's. They have basically been featuring only solo artists. I actually was not a curator, but I was a co-producer of the show.
Okay.
So it's a little odd. I actually called them up to see if they would be interested in a group show, and Greg Laemmle answered the phone, so it's very disturbing for me. But we did a call to entries, and different artists submitted to the show, and then the juror, Joshua Elias, selected pieces that would be featured in the show, and Gregory's one of the artists that's featured.
So a juried show is, the show itself, the exhibit doesn't have necessarily a theme. It's just pieces that the jurist thought were exceptional.
Yes, and what's really unusual about that is the juror never knows what people are going to submit. And so people submit all this art, and then the juror has to make sense of how to create a visual narrative of all the art that's presented.
they have some things at the Women's Club too, and it is very technical kind of work to make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
But the artists displayed are amazing. They really are very talented in this show, very experienced. And
where are they drawn from? Was this exhibit just Los Angeles-based artists, California-based artists, or is it artists from across the country?
Los Angeles-based artists.
So, Greg,
yes,
you are a Los Angeles-based artist.
Right.
How did you get into this show?
Well,
I mean, obviously you sent a piece in, but is art your primary thing, or is this something?
Well,
you
right
do
now
on the
it
side?
is. Right now it's primary. I'm a retired teacher of LA Unified for about 30 years, and I've always been into photography. I couldn't be an artist through paint or drawing. I learned photography from my mother's lap.
You know, if we can get a shot, right. This is one of your photographs here, isn't it? I don't know if the camera can
That's
get
mine.
it. And then on the other side here is Lynn,
really
who is also in the
amazing
show.
Piece. I don't know if we can
there.
get over in a wide shot over there or not with this, but it's amazing. It's hollyhocks. What inspired you? You love flowers.
I love flowers. I love gardening, and I like the vibrancy of flowers, and what I try to capture in my painting was just kind of the color and sort of the movement that I see when I look at my garden. And last year was the first year that I ever successfully grew a hollyhock. I don't have a green thumb, but I can't grow certain plants, and that was one of them.
Right.
Beautiful.
And Greg, what about you? What was your inspiration for this lake? And if people, I'll move out of the way.
Where is the
Maybe
lake?
That's in Guntersville, Alabama. And my inspiration was to get in my car and drive and become inspired or feel it.
I want everyone to be able to see a piece of yours, so I'm going to bring this up here, and I think this is going to be better. Let me not put there.
It's beautiful. So did you go around Pasadena to try to find different
Well, not necessarily. I guess the other piece is from Alabama.
Well,
It's
so you've
Alabama.
been really all over.
This is Pasadena. I grew up in Pasadena, and I've been looking at this light lamppost for many, many years. And I've always said, these lampposts remind me of guards guarding the big city. And, you know, I just took the right lens and decided what I'm going to do with it. And I wanted to make sure that the...
Or like the beefeaters.
Yes.
Guarding the palace. Well, let's find out where the exhibit is, how
in
long
Pasadena.
it runs.
Right, right.
We know it's in Pasadena.
Right, right.
And where is the exhibit?
The exhibit is in Laemmle 7, which is the Pasadena Theater in Colorado. It runs through June 16th. It's free for anyone that wants to walk off the street and see
So
that.
you
There's-
don't have to buy a ticket.
You don't, but there's so many good movies.
Okay, so
We still encourage you
you
to
can
see
just
the
go
movies.
in. Once again, it runs from
I think it started April 16th and ends in June 16th.
June 16th at Laemmle on Colorado. Thank
Take
you.
your whole
Well,
family.
yeah,
It'll be a
yeah.
wonderful day.
It's a wonderful day.
Especially when it's raining. So
And there's a pizza place right next door. So pizza, a movie, and great art.
great.
Okay,
Thank you so
Lynn
much
Chang,
for
thank
being
you so
here
much.
with us.
Make sure you get out there to check out the exhibit.
During the school year, PUSD serves hundreds of meals to students who would otherwise go hungry. This summer, they're rolling out a program that will keep children engaged and healthy.
And that's details are coming up next right here on CCN Sunrise. Thank
Thank you.
Beautiful piece.